Okay, we're back. Let's get back in here and do a little bit more. See what we got. I'm actually kind of interested in this combat. Want to see what the combat is going to do. I think we're going to head over to Windhelm. Well, I think the first thing is we'll get a room for the night, and then we'll head on over to Windhelm. If we remember where we left off, we were in Dawnstar, and we had the guards kill that one bandit for us. Maybe we feel adventurous and we'll head on over back to that one spot and see if we can take someone else on. Let's see. It's taking a moment to load. So, guys, we're back in with our second episode of SUP, Skyrim Unification Project. So we're just we're just checking it out, see how we like it, what it's got to offer, how's it compared to the other mod lists that we've tried. So if you like this kind of content, go ahead, hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking, and hit that subscribe button. We're just 30 subscribers away from hitting 1,000, and that would greatly help the channel and is greatly appreciated. Okay, I'm gonna hit this little thing real quick. Remember what we said before. We're gonna set time scale to 8. All right, so knock that out of the way. All right.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
You never talk much about yourself, do you, Horik? I swear, these past 30 years you've been at my side, and I think I barely know you.
What's to say? I was born on a farm, joined the Legion when I came of age,
Oh,
and I've served you ever since.
Extended dialogue.
What
there?
about your family? There must
what's
have been
this?
someone waiting for you back at the farm, wondering if you were ever coming home.
That's not normally there.
Divine sake, Skull. Who do you
Is this
think
the-
we're threatening with our
this the
old
store?
war wounds?
Yep.
We're not soldiers anymore.
All right, it's
He's
locked up.
proud
for
of
the
his
night,
service, Scald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to
Lucella?
Dawnstar.
She's new. She's not normally there. We're getting some stuttering there. I don't like it. Now that could be my system. It could be just anything. Oh, look, that's different. All right, so we got the missive board there, but this is way different. That extra. Oops. And then there's the gates. That's also new. That's extra. You can see there's a lot of Quicksilver Miners Lodging. Oh,
I work for the
Okay,
Wind Peak
Abalone.
Inn. You should head on inside.
you wanted to steal a horse? Alright. For some reason, we're feeling comfortable. Probably feeling comfortable because of the fire. Yep. Alright, so. I know, I'm going to go back to the end. Just checking things out here. I'm not really wanting to run around in the dark. For long. There's a little thing over here. Part of me wants to go investigate it, but not at night. And there's no telling what might be there. We don't want to bite off more than we can chew. This is interesting. I want to just follow this a little bit. I want to see. Because these are significant changes made to the town, obviously. Oh, who are you? Scavenger. Hi, Scavenger.
Good evening.
Good evening. Alright. Yorick and Abalone house. I didn't know Yorick and Abalone were together. Guard. Roddy. What is this? You notice how many we picked when we picked them? We picked 7 snowberries there. So I'm kind of curious, like once I check my inventory, how many of each thing that I've collected is actually going to be there. I'm not trying to go too far, but I am kind of. I wonder if that's not the troll cave, is it? If it is, we're in trouble. It sure is. He's not here though. Take that, lock inside. What's in the chest? And then we're gonna run like crazy. There's a hut over here somewhere too that we could actually probably stay and rest at. Where is it? Right over here. Hey, calm down. That's not the hut I was thinking of. Ooh, black soul. What is it? I don't know what that is, but okay, antlers. Ooh, blood gift. All right, we got a credit. Ooh, souls, black and white. Ooh, nice. All right, we'll take this. Where's that hut? Oh, that fisherman's hut. There it is. We're gonna stay there. If we don't get ourselves in a lot of trouble. See if ghosts discovered. Really? Shell. I don't know what these shells do. No stone unturned, right? In this case, no shell left behind. Ooh, conch. Shell. Okay. What's my weight? Don't worry about this. Salmon. Leave the bucket. Small clam. Nordic cook. Barnacle. Check around the shop. Good. What is that? Woodcutter's axe. More wood pile. Vanilla here. Ooh, wait. Peek over. Uh-oh. Why did I pick up a rock? Why did I need to pick up a rock? Why was the rock even available to be picked up? Muscles. You hear that? Alright, fish barrel. Come here. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Left stick. Take all. Sack. Nothing in it. Hello? Hello? Is anybody here? Okay, there's an extra bedroll in case. Potato. Let's take that Oh, I get experience for reading that too. I ain't mad at that. All right. Nice. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, we're just gonna take it off. All right, take the raw. Take the raw. Don't need the knife. Crab meat. Yes, please. Salt. You need salt. You can't cook without. Ooh, steel arrows. Mud crab legs. Yep. Thank you. Don't want the basket. Wait, mud crab chitin. Come on, more legs. There's still some legs in there. Yep. All right. Thank you. All right. What's up here? Salmon. Hell's ear. What's the other one? Yeah. Frost leg. Lion lure. Don't need that. Oh yeah, there it is. Come on. Get. Oh, that's not what I was trying to get, but potent something. Come on. All right, fine. You want to be that way? Smoke salmon. Ooh, fire salts. Okay, come on. Nice. Speed went up. Standard potion of resist prompts. Snowberries. Listen. Hold on. Alright, so a traveler came passing through. Civia. Some kind of wizard. Alright, I got no love for wizards. Okay. Done. Okay, when he's done, something's not right with those crabs. When he's through with them, they smell old. Wow. Can't stay here. I'll head to Wind Peak Inn next morning. Not coming back, not never. This place is cursed. Do I still get the blessings? I still do. Alright, he says the place is cursed. And you may be right, Doc. You might be right. But guess what? We need a place to rest. Cook up some victuals first. We're going to cook up some victuals. This is cool. Alright. What can we cook? Ooh, man, we can make a lot of stuff. Get over there. Alright. Magic regenerates. Yep. Alright. We're gonna slice up the cheese. That's what we're doing. Alright, we got a ton of sliced cheese now. Separate milk and cream. And what's that gonna do for us? Separate milk and cream? I don't know. Snowberry juice. Snowberry juice? Really? Resist 2% of magic for 1 hour. I actually don't care. Water requires nothing. Alright, ooh, salmon jerky. We got 20 salt? Holy cow. Alright, I kinda want some snowberry juice, man. I kinda want some snowberry juice. Oh, we got apple juice. Apple juice magic regenerates 2 hours. So we're gonna go that route. Alright, I'll think. How do we get more water? Somehow we got more water. And look. We have 16 water. Heck yeah. Alright, raw salmon fillet. I don't know that I want raw salmon fillet. Raw salmon fillet. Alright. And then cooked salmon. Ah, look at this. So we take the raw, we can make fish oil. And then we cook the truffle. Fish oil. Grilled clams. Ain't nothing wrong with no grilled clams. Okay, now we have a ton of water. So we can make some more we can make some snowberry juice. I want to separate that just to see what that does. I don't know what it did. It didn't give us any more choices. So that's all it did for us. All right. God dang it. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. All right, we can make red wine or white wine. Okay. Neither. All right. That was interesting. That was like, wait, why? Are you forcing me to get out of there? She making me make stuff now. Okay, there we go. I'm about to say she wouldn't get out of there. She was like, keep on going. There's a sack. There's a sack. Okay. The looter in me will not let me walk past that sack. Okay. First person. Can I get the sack? Can I get the sack? There it is. Oh, there's sugar. There's sugar. Heck yeah, we're gonna have sugar. Okay. Guess what? Taking that. Thank you. And then we're gonna rest till the early morn. Yes, it didn't escape me that we didn't need any. All right, we're gonna get some help. All right, so we went up 2 levels. I got 2 things I can do. We're just gonna be smart. Normally, the first thing I would go for is smithing, but we're gonna be smart. Because right now, this is what we got. This is where we're at. We flee. We did not drink the beast blood. Drink the beast blood. What in the world, man? Wake up. Okay. All right. What time is it? Oh, it's early. All right. It's light out. There's a door behind us. We don't live in a barn. Okay. That. Spiky grass. Doesn't that look like some big giant animal sitting up there and perched up there? God dang it. You see, right up there. We're seeing the tip of my sword is right there. Looks like something's perched up there. Well, at least now I can pick the spiky grass without the animation. Let's make our way. Oh shoot, horkers. Why are there horkers down here? Were you waiting for me? More cabanella. Let's get this. Oh, this water's cold. This water's cold. God, get out of the water. The water is cold. What is that? Does that look like a shack? Right over there? Out in the water. Doesn't that look like a shack over there? How are we going to get across? How are we going to get across without freezing to death? We'll go back into town and out the other. I think out the other side. No, I can't put my sword away now. Until I do something. Well, actually, let's do this. Wrong button. Alright, let's eat. It's morning. Alright, let's have some apple juice. Oh, and some bread soup. What a way to start the morning. And some grilled clams. We don't get like a message or anything that we're, full or satiated or something. But I guess I can see down there. Oh, we need to drink some more. I know. I'm sneaking into town. excuse me. Don't bother. Don't mind me none. Oh, that's right. We're gonna check this again. See. Oh, great. We already looted that. Companion is fine. It's these crates over here. Excuse me, bro. All right, let's see. Now these crates normally are lootable.
If you don't mind me saying, like,
They're not vanilla. They're part of J.K. Skyrim's.
Never. Not until we
Not
turn
yet
this
J.K.
mine around.
Skyrim.
Drive Basil
Right.
out of business.
I have to check to see if I actually do have
Apologize to me for everything she's done.
that. I feel like I do because some of them, like I can loot this one, which isn't big. This one, which we already did, and probably this one we already did too. I didn't take the barley flour. I didn't want the barley flour. Oh, I know what we can do. Oop, watch out, man! Running around with a knife out. I know. Where you got workbench? Workbench. All right, thank you. And see, we have no smithing skills, so we can't even put together. We can't even. But we can do this. Let's come back over here. I couldn't, and I don't think it's there still. Let's see. Yeah. Like, even if I did this, right? Gave myself enough. You see? And then what's kind of concerning for me is the bandolier stuff. See, the leather bandolier is there, but look at the carry weight, right? I'm gonna have to look at my load order and see if the what I have isn't being overwritten by what the mod list. Because I always add those in. I will not play without bandoliers. And of course, mine are cheaty with 50 carry weight. Is that Wrestler? Are you just on the ground, bro?
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Looking
sell,
to protect
not
yourself,
buy.
or deal some damage.
And so we're gonna see what you got. Even though you have quite a bit of stuff that I could really use. How much gold do I have? I got 4. Hey, who's got what? Which one's whose? We'll find out in a minute. All right, here. Let me sell you. Ooh, I got a great sword. Let me sell you this spiked. What am I? What's my weapon? Oh. So my weapon won't show up here. All right, Stormcloak bolt. You'll give me a gold for it. All right, I have 748. All right, here, take this axe as well. Take that. God dang it. You see? Every time. Close. All right. Take that too. Take that. All right. Oh, and then clothes wise, man. Oh, if you're gonna take all, how much money you got? You ain't got much, man. But you take that. Oh yeah. Take that too. All right, what you got? 86. I don't need these fur shoes. That's for certain. Yeah, you can take that off my hands. Lighten up my load. Okay. Not gonna try to. I'm gonna stick with this cheap stuff because you got little monies. All right, and there we go. All right, so now I got 1,100 gold. That's a lot more than I was thinking. Okay, I don't know that I'm really worried. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know. I think that might be better than what I have. The warmth isn't great though. None of the warmth is great on any of these things. All right, let's go back. Let's look at these weapons, man. All right. hunting bow. You got any other kind of bow? Ooh, that scimitar. Look at that. That looks so cool. And it does way more damage. But that's all my money right there. That's all my money. That's a bit of my money too. But and then I'm not even skilled with the bow yet. How much is that bow? 160. And which is cheaper? Well, I'm just thinking. That does 8 damage, while that does 10. I already have a bunch of those already. There you go. All right. And then we can make our money back here in a sec. How much you got? Boom. All right. And then, yeah, take that too. And then, what do you got? Oh, perfect. All right, man. Nice doing business with you. All right, yeah, we feel lighter already. I mean, we're not, but we're close. Oh, what's the name might be open? What's that? What the other store? The other store might be open. But wait, we had an agenda. That's Rusty. Why is it so foggy, bro? What is this mist? Who's Randrus?
Need something?
And then Foxmar Banner Torn. Is that what it said? Okay, she's normal. She's vanilla. All right, strawberry. Strawberry. I said strawberry. Dang it. Okay, so we could take a carriage or Shady Sam. We could take a carriage or we could talk to her Harlog. First things first up. So what we're gonna do is save. Little nightshade. How many we pick up? I think probably just one, it looks like. Picked up 2 there. Either that or that's our total inventory. Let's check. Let's check that. Let's check to see what that really does. Let's get on over here. Right here. Wait. Okay. We just picked up Nightshade, right? Okay. Where did that Nightshade go? Mm-hmm. Right? Where did it go? Huh. What is this thing that we yeah. By the way, we're drinking some water. Seriously? Seriously? Okay, that will not stand. That is ridiculous. We just picked up some more Nightshade, right? Are we like eating this stuff when we pick it? All right, first things. All right, so we're doing 2 things, right? Yeah, I know. We're ooh, that's a box. Okay, so there's like a little tiny little thing out there, little fishing thing probably. We're not concerning ourselves with that. What we'll probably end up concerning ourselves with is running from this fortress. It is possible that we may not need to. And if that's the case, that's fine. Like, where's the beeswax going? We picked up beeswax before. I did not see it in my inventory. Okay, where's okay? This is that normal place. That's that other place. Where were the bandits at? Right over there, right? They're over there across that bridge. Okay. Let's let's go. Ooh, silver goblet. All right, red mountain flower, red mountain flower, red mountain, red mountain, red mountain. There's an amulet of like Mar or something too. Oh, boiled cream tree. Right? There's that amulet right there. Right there. Red mountain flower. And then we don't need no plate. Alright, we're coming out. Hello? Hello? Is Pico there? Oh god. Really? Were you there before? Trying to avoid the water. And big worker. Which is staring at me going like, what the heck is she doing? Right? You know what I mean? God dang it. Oh, oh shoot. How does the favoriting work? Okay, so I favorite that. Right? I'm going to hit that thing so many different times. Okay, so those two are favorited, right? Okay. Oh no, we have this great sword. Let's favorite that too. All right. So I'm gonna equip that right now. I'm gonna hit this. Okay. So if I want the great sword. Oh, what a little flare! Why don't we? Little flare right there. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hit. Ooh. Hunting bow. Okay. Okay, I'm getting, you know what? I'm picking up what you're putting down with this thing. I have to retract all the bad things I've ever said about this, that little thing. Right? It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not it's still not a fan. But I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna knock it. Once you like take some time and start figuring it out, you know, just got to give it a chance. So that's what we're doing. We're giving it a chance. I'm not necessarily. I don't. I guess because the thing is, I don't mind the old way. I don't mind the old way. So it's. You know what I mean? I think I'd rather save my resources, right? Because, you know, you're resource limited, right? Playing this game and everything. So it's an extra added piece that I just isn't really necessary. Is that the worker still staring at me? That worker. Oh, I might shoot him. I might shoot him. Yeah. See, now I'm concerning myself with the Horker. It's not even. He's just staring at me. And instead of worrying about the fact that
I'll rip you apart, fool. Huh? You can't hide from me.
oh, wrong button. He's level 6. So, oh shoot.
Yeah, you should be scared.
Milk drinker.
Go ahead, try it.
Okay, wait. Get. All right, stop, Sprout. Stop. Get out of there. All right, all right.
Kill you! Let's see what you got.
Where's my regeneration?
Too late to run away now.
I'm not running away. I'm strategically positioning myself. Yeah. I wasn't running away. I was strategically positioning myself to hurt you more. That's all. Which one do we want? Let's go ahead and that one. All right. Okay. And there's still more. All right. What you got on you, bro? All right. All right, take that too. Right, because that'll help us. Ooh, gosh, darn, man, what happened to your head? Did I do that? Ooh, I might take that. That might come in handy. Oh my goodness, did I do that? Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. Oh my God, what happened to your hand? You got toe up from the flow up. Wait, or is that your hand? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's lighter. Does the same damage. I'll take that too. I'll take that too. Because I can carry it. All right. You see, we had to switch. We had to switch. We had to switch. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this. Let's try this now. What do you got there? Empty wine bottles. All right. All right. Who else is around? Who else is around? Somebody want to cause some troubles? Ooh. All right, that will come back. Well then, bring your little butt up here, bro. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, hold on. Oh, we're rejuvenating anyway. So, come on. Okay, wait. Where's that? Okay, red dot's down there.
I'm surprised you've lasted this long.
What happened to the sailor? Oh, bro. You guys jumped in here? Common clothes with accessories. Really?
I'll hurry up and die.
Hold on. I'm gonna grab that fish. Yeah, we don't skip on fish barrels. Man, you know what? You talk a mess of crap, but you ain't doing nothing. That's 5 pounds for that wheat flour. Oh yeah, we're gonna take. I don't even know what saltress is, but we're gonna take that. Hey man, you know what? If you're gonna sit and just yell from a distance, I'm gonna take this opportunity to basically loot everything you got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't try to sneak up on me either. That wouldn't be right. Alright.
Could just give us your gold, could you? Guess we'll do this the hard way.
What are you talking about, bro? What do you mean the hard way? I couldn't make it any more easy for you. Oh shoot. Oops. Oh, squash.
You ain't the
Wait,
first
is there
person
gold
I've
in
killed,
right there?
and you
Is there
won't
gold?
be the last.
Hold on, let's go down there. Is that just for show? I hate for just for show. Alright, let's go back. Alright. Ready?
Time to finish this.
Man. Oop, wrong button. Alright, Gotta do the right trigger. Okay. Outlaw Archer. Alright, well, we're gonna. Ooh. Yeah, I want that Imperial Bow. I want your arrows. I'm gonna take your dagger, your potion of health. God damn it. Okay. Ooh, let's take that too. Alright. How did I get to crouch? Oh, I wasn't crouched. Why am I crouched? Oh, shoot. Did I do that? Man, I am wicked with this thing that I'm not even trained on. Take the turnips, the potatoes. Every opportunity to grab food to cook, we're gonna do. Oh, early. I think that's all of it. Man, I told you we were gonna come over here. We don't like bandits. Remember? We're not friends with bandits. We were left for dead. And now here we are. We are now in Skyrim. And we see bandits. We see a bandit camp. That's it. What's this? Fishing rod. I'm wondering if I should collect one and try fishing. Don't really like it. Right. Let's do this. And we're gonna. I wonder if that's gonna make it stick out from my back or whatever. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Okay. I don't know how to fish. All right. Oh my gosh! Look at me. What's this called? Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's get rid of that fish. It's no bueno. Ain't that interesting? Still got that loot going. I think. Oop. Is that the? It's like a sword. I got it equipped like a sword. Okay, that's not going. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for us. All right. So, first thing, unfavorite that. Unfavorite that. Oh, we got a staff of firebolts. All right. So we got steel arrows, and let's go do this thing. All right. There we go. Right. Oh man, it looks beautiful in there. Coming up, and how do we look? Yep, washed all the water off. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. All right, that's cool. All right. All right. I'm still feeling the sup, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That is, oh, coin purse. Thank you. Sack of barley flour. Don't need the barley flour. Just, ooh, onions. I don't know what I can do with onions, but we'll figure it out. We'll find out. Tomatoes. I'm making like a soup and a fennel seeds. Oh my goodness. My goodness. We are, oh my gosh, birds. Pine thrush eggs. And spiky grass. Okay. I think we can make our way back to Dawnstar now. I feel like we've gotten our proper retribution, right? And I don't feel so bad about the fact that the guards had to kill that one bandit for us. You know, c'est la vie, such is life. I don't think that's really what say la vie, but Same. Same. Oh, this is a cave, Frost Hollow Cave. Oh. I don't know if I really want to go in there just because, yeah, we're gonna get our butts handed to us. I'd say I don't want to go in there, but here we go. Like, we're gonna get our butts handed to us. Are there more bandits? Just gotta let them know we're coming, right?
Just
Oh shoot!
fire east, man. Let's get away with that.
All right. Oh, I need more elixir. Gotta keep hitting the wrong buttons. All right. First of all, let's do this. Yeah. I don't even know what it does. What does it do? Restore restoration spells. It's not like we're using any spells, right? All right. We got poison resistance and a necklace of disease resistance, but we already have a ring of disease resistance. Do they stack? That's what you gotta wonder, right? Man, we're Mr. T-ing. We're doing our little Mr. T thing. All right, so left and right are done. Yeah. We could put a helmet on that gives us a little bit more protection. I've stopped blocking all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. Oh my god. I've stopped blocking all of a sudden, so I don't know why that happened or what's going on there. We're not even trained for great swords, two-handed weapons, but that seems to be working way better than I'm just gonna drink that one and that one. What does that one do? Restores 5 points of stamina per second for 5 seconds. Stamina regenerates 20. I think I'm just gonna take that just cause. All right. And excuse me, Outlaw Scout. How are you scouting inside? Then again, you could have been on your break, but anything good? Ooh, squash. We'll take the squash. You got anything else? Is that it? Is that's what? Seriously? I hear something. We're not even sneaking in there, right? Trying to be quiet or anything. We're just
Now ain't this a surprise?
right.
Damn you!
I knew we were gonna get our butts handed to us at some point. It just, you know.
Is someone there?
First person sneak. Let's see if this does anything.
Anybody there? Hurry up and come at me like you've been waiting all day. You look like
Oh,
you've got a
missed.
fat coin.
I know. I should have taken a potion or something. And to be honest with you, I feel like I'm good. Like I don't need to keep going any further in there. I do kind of feel like I need to go further, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That new recruit's gonna get himself killed.
I don't know. All right. You know what? Live to fight another day. Live to fight another day. And we leveled up already. I sure would love to know how to put my weapons away, though. Oh, ooh. What is that? Is that like a power attack or something? It was RB. Man, that's nice. Alright, let's get this turned off. Let's go in here. So you see, I can switch between, which is kind of cool. Alright. Does this make me run? Nope. How do I run? B. See? I don't like that. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the plan is we're going to get around, go back in. We're going to go to that one store that was locked up last night and sell off a bunch of stuff. And then we're going to get a carriage or... Did we already go over there? Okay. Squirrel. Yeah, I know. I know. Easily distracted. You don't mind me, I'm just running around with weapons. I know. I'm just like that little kid running around with scissors in their hand. Accident waiting to happen. Oh gosh. What happened to you? Oh yeah, Hey, just so you know, a bunch of your other friends, they didn't make it. Looked like a tragic accident happened. Temple of Ooh. Temple of Debella. What kind of... Ooh. Hold on. We gotta do first. Right? We'll go check it out. We will. I promise. If unless I get distracted by something else.
He's proud of his service, Scald. The Legion taught us loyalty.
Yeah. Orlogs, odds and ends. Okay, I was about to say Orlog sounds like a orc. Hey, bro.
Need something?
Yeah. What do you got for sale?
I've got something for just about everybody.
I hope you got enough money. Oh God, dude, you got no money, man. I will take this though. I don't know what that's gonna do for me. All right. Ooh, a jug of fresh milk. Leather bandolier with pauldron. So it gives me armor and extra. I might just take it because I can use it. cape on. Ooh, a potent draft of health. Quality potion of health. I should probably grab. I should probably take those two. Why am I taking those two? Because he has no money, so I load him up on some money, and then I can sell him a bunch of stuff. Basically, getting everything that I need or want in exchange for, you know what I mean? All right. What's these? Cure disease and cure. All right. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. But it looks like he buys everything. So, God dang it. I am going to hit this thing so many daggone times. All right. Activated werebeast blood. How much is that? Can I get rid of that? Or is that an ingredient? I'm not drinking it. Can't drink it to see what the... All right, take those things off my hands. Take that off my hands. Now, let's look at the heaviest things. God dang it, I didn't hit it that many times. All right, so the mace does more damage, but it weighs... Oh, no, that's weight. That's not damage. It does do more damage, but it weighs... So, yeah. See, I went up one time. I think it just double clicked on me, though. All right, so we can sell that one. The Imperial bow is better than the other bow, so now this one, though, the Staff of Firebolts, it just isn't going to do me any good, so might as well just sell it. Same with the loot. Loot's just hanging out on my back. It's not doing me no good. All right. Jug of water, the Talmer. Yeah, we wanted to get those robes out of here anyway. Oh, I didn't know I picked that up. Okay. And then get rid of that. We got a ton of squash, and they're heavy. Yeah, take those, bro. What is up with me? Why am I carrying around a bucket and a glazed jug? All right, how much money you got left? All right. All right, I'm carrying around all these extras. All right, let me see. What do you got up here that's worth something? There we go. God dang it. Okay. How much money you got? All right. So we need to be down here. That ring. You got 34 gold. I think I could use dark vision. Right? Right? Dispel magic, maybe not. Suggestion, maybe not. Oh, I think I already know it because I've already read it. Or did I try reading it and that's why it's doing that? All right, we're not gonna worry about that. But how about this? All right. And I think oh shoot, I couldn't sell him the painting. Man, you need more money, bro. Look at me, I'm still carrying, I still didn't. There we go. Can I make anything? I can make tons of stuff. I don't know why I like making this. Salmon and oil. Oh. Need to make a small one. Squash and onion stew. Yes. Yes. It's squash stew. All right. Use up that. Yeah. Water skin salt. Why would I put salt in water skin? What is steamed sultries? Oh, heck yeah. It looked like it was, you know what I'm saying? I should have looked to see what I needed to make it because it looked like it was useful. You see what I'm saying? I hit the B to go away, and then it says no. You need to keep doing what you're doing, bro. It's like, no, I'm done. Like, I'm trying. Yep. See. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Why it's doing that to me? But you know, it is what it is.
Divine sakes, Colin. Who do you think we're threatening with our
All right.
war moves? We're not soldiers anymore.
Do we take the carriage or do we take the boat? Confused where I am. Okay, now I know where I am. Looks like we're taking the boat. Because that's the direction I'm headed. Hey, Thane. Oh, Four Shoes. Hi.
Good day.
What are
I
you doing?
attend court with the Jarl. Yes, I know I may not look it, but I am Thane of the Pale, and I deserve the respect that comes with that.
How'd you become Thane?
It's not my fault. I inherited the title from my father. He also left me with stakes in a few mines, the smithy, these stables, and mountains of debt. He was a good businessman when he was sober, but he had a bad alcohol habit. Drank half his money away, and spent the rest of it on foolish get-rich-quick schemes. Anyone in town could convince him to invest in whatever nonsense they were peddling, if they talked to him when he was drunk. Clan Four Shoes used to be one of the richest in all of the Pale. Now the stable is all we have left. Generations of hard work, gone.
I'm sorry, generations?
Yes, my title dates back to my great-great-great-great-grandmother, Idis Four Shoes. She was a master smith and proud servant of the Jarl, and was rewarded for her service with the honor of Thane. She and her descendants made her clan rich. Farrier services, smithing, mining, our family had a hand in almost everything in Dawnstar. Then my father lost our family fortune, and I was left with the aftermath.
I'm sorry. Must have been quite a debt. You had to give up so much.
You don't know the half of it. I didn't mind selling the mining stakes, but I wanted to keep the smithy. Smithing's in our blood. I always knew it'd be worth a lot if I could keep it running, but I owed Jarl Skald, and he called my debt in. Rustleaf and Saren gave me a good price for the forge, and I badly needed the gold, so I sold it to them. Otherwise, the Jarl steward would have taken the stables and my house away from me, along with the forge, and I'd have nothing at all.
You poor thing. Couldn't you have sold the stables instead, though?
I wish. Since the livery hardly brings in any money, no one wants to purchase it. I thought the war would improve business, but mounted patrols rarely go this far north. So I have my husband keep an eye on the few horses that are here, and I help around the town to keep us afloat. Yes, that's right. I'm Thane of the Pale, and I feed farm animals for a living.
Are you okay? You seem a little uncomfortable up on that perch here. You're digging in places it shouldn't be? Alright, well.
Till next time.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Good sir. Good sir.
What do you need?
I'd like to hire your boat, buddy.
Where are you headed?
I think I'm headed to Windhelm. Oh my gosh, I got a whole bunch of places I could go. I think I'm going with Windhelm though. Oh, 125 gold?
Windhelm, eh?
I hate to see what the
City of
carriage would have
Kings, they
cost.
say.
Alright, I'm
Hope
jumping
your
in.
back's warm,
I'm
though.
jumping in as soon as it lets me. Oh, okay. That's even better. No, I'm not 100. I'm not 100% behind or on board with the increased prices like that. Because vanilla, it's 50 gold. And then I really do think that is more expensive than what the actual carriage ride might be. I don't know. Can't remember what the vanilla carriage ride would be. Well, there wouldn't be one. Morthal and Dawnstar don't have carriages there. You can ride a carriage to there. Okay, all right. We're gonna go to first person real quick. Where did he put us off at? Try not to go jumping in the water. So we're gonna come over here. Now, normally these are vanilla, right? So the fact that I can't even access them has really got me bothered. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check the load order and make sure I just don't that there's not something that's causing it not to work. But the crates down there on the dock, and yeah, those are usually vanilla. So unless there's something overwriting those, right, they're just fine. Now JK Skyrim adds in a lot of extra crates, usually around the town and everything, and then unless you have a patch for that, those crates would not be accessible. You see, like, that crate isn't normally there. Let's go ahead and read that. Get that. And then adapt mage road. We'll take that. Adapt. Alright. See, then, like, usually you can grab foodstuffs out of these, but you can see they're not doing anything. And then what's also going to happen is right here, because of the additional stuff, we're going to go here.
By decree of the rightful High King, the Imperial Gold Septim has been replaced. All merchants must do their business in silver ulfrics, the currency of a free Skyrim.
Silver ulfrics? Really? So, JK Skyrim puts these extra crates there, and you can see oh look, I got some silver ulfrics right there. Holy cow, that really does come in handy. I'm not going to take any more food. Well, I'll take the garlic, though. The garlic comes in handy. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're taking that one. The frost salts, too. Ah, dang it. I mean, we could almost play a drinking game with that. How many times will I hit that up button? Too many times. The wheat flour, satchel. Yeah, we don't necessarily need that right now. Wheat flour. What's in there? Some apples. Fish barrel. We always go with the fish barrels. Regular barrels. Okay, lavender we will take. That's a lot of lavender that was in there. But that's actually, to me, one wouldn't make much sense, but 15 a bundle, right? That makes more sense. Large crate. Lockpick. Alright. I had to stop myself before I pushed the up button. Pushed up too many times. Alright, that one. What's the other? Okay, great. Alright. Large sack. Okay, same thing. Then there's a crate back here. Oh, excuse me. You looked at it. Oh my goodness, I'm getting the hiccups. Let's see. Ooh, Cetrice. Sultrice. Yep, getting the hiccups. Seasoning? Yeah, we're taking it. In the garlic. All right, so another bear pelt. Gosh. Easy for you to say. Butter. All right. Ooh, minor alteration too. Ooh, a book holder. I don't know where that goes. I'm gonna have to see if that goes where. We gotta find that. And then, all right. So you can see, yeah, I mean, I would accept anyone's argument that says, well, that's kind of OP, dude. And you would get no argument back from it. It's like, yeah, but it's what I like. You know what I mean? I can't play without it. I won't play without it. So it's like, you know, it would be different if it's like co-op or multiplayer where you're playing with other folks, right? And they didn't get the same benefit.
Then it's true. What
But
everyone's saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament.
When
trying
you're
to summon
playing
the
by
Dark
yourself,
Brotherhood.
you know, it's your game. More power to you.
Oh, Grimbar. Always with
You
the
know,
lip.
it's really what you're okay with.
No,
That,
of course not. Those are just tales.
yeah, I'm still just getting over
Fine.
my
Then
cold
I'll learn
here.
how to
So
play. He lives right there. I'm
the
going
more I
to the
talk,
door.
the more congested it gets. So forgive me. All right, we're gonna go see these two racist guys here. I really don't
Taking
like
a
them,
side because it's not our fight.
and they give Stormcloaks
Maybe
a
the
very
reason
bad,
these Grayskins
very
don't help
bad.
in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
I just want to smack them both upside the head.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate you people.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking. Unworthy of one such as you.
It's unworthy of you too. Why would anyone think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us.
Yeah.
And
I-
it isn't
I
just
feel
the
you.
Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Oh, looked like they were giving you some trouble there.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords
Unfortunate.
living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf is the worst by far.
I bet.
He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Yeah, they always are. All right.
Until next time.
Yeah. Be good. Stay safe. All right. So you can see throughout these. So these crates are all put here by J.K. Skyrim, right? So you throughout the town, you can just wander about, look at the sacks, and say, "Hey, what's in here? What's in there?" And the cool part is, again, disease immunity. That one is probably the better. So there's resistance and there's immunity. Immunity means 100%, while resistance is, be 20%, 50%. It depends on, right, the actual whatever percentage. Minor health, we'll take that, and then one of the things you can't tell, but what I did was I equipped it. I equipped both of those right away. As soon as I saw them and said, oh, okay, yeah. There was no need to even. Here we go. So, peerless stamina, of course, right? We're going to take that. And then, am I over encumbered? Not. All right, butter. We'll take that too for selling. And then, this is how I roll. I don't know what time it is. Actually, 20:31. Okay, so it's 8:30 at night. That's cool. Forge, right? So if I had smithing right now, I could get busy right now, right? Everybody's all done for today. These usually are vanilla, so the fact that I can't access them is kind of actually annoying. But you can see, so here, there's a crate there. Ogre teeth. Let's take those. Alright. Let's crate. Brown gloves, don't need. Okay, so you gotta be careful over this way. These are usually vanilla, so you see how you can grab stuff, but it would be stealing. Now, over here, there's a few crates that aren't vanilla, but yeah, they would normally be accessible. Like that one. And then you could grab some ulfrics. That way, oh yeah, that one's a good one. That was a haul right there. Right, what's in that sack? Alright. And then there's crate. What do you got in there? Werebeast blood. Ooh, calcinium. Sugar. Alright. Crate. And see, for me, and I know what you're thinking, it's like, is this really fun? And for me it is, because I'm a looter, right? Art of the Order. Well, or Heart of Order. Okay, we'll take that. The beeswax. Of course, I don't know where this stuff is going. Because when we checked our inventory, ooh, peas. Peas in a pod. Alright, and sugar. And then we have to check over here. Because there's large crate over there. Wolf pelt, blacksmith shoes. Don't want the bucket. You got the. So right here, I think I'm gonna come this way real quick because I think there's a couple more crates, and I think I'm almost done trying to loot. And yeah, see, we're getting very. How am I not? I feel like my weight, the carry weight, has gone down and not up. God damn it. Oh, man. I hope you guys are getting as big a kick out of that as I am. Sorry if it's annoying you. I don't know, man. I can't seem to stop myself. All right, so we can come through here. But you can see if we had gone up top, it would have done the same thing, and it would have just been, just these barrels. But you come down through here. What it's going to do is this a path that leads you back around here, and then take the hanging moss. Right. I'm always picking stuff just to see what kind of ingredients that I can brew. And then it brings you out around here, right? And boom. And you jump down. I do. it brings you out to that what's name House of Clan Shatter Shield, and then back behind this one. Oh, dude, who are you? I'm not gonna mess with you right now, though. Right? So, yeah, I think that was the okay. Death Bell. Alright. I'm very curious as to okay. No dead bodies, I don't think. Nope. Alright, let's go find out who that guy was. I'm starting to get hungry. Seriously? I probably haven't eaten since I landed, so since we docked. Okay, so that I'm gonna have a treat and some bread soup. And I think I'm gonna have a piece of cheese with that. And then I'm gonna take a swig of the water too. Are you serious? Alright. Oh, we can enter the sewers. Alright. Alright, let's find out who this guy is. How did we get back here before?
But his nose was buried so deep in his books that he did not even notice from me what he took. And I cried and I cried all the way to Whiterun, and my tears flowed freely under the burning red sun.
Okay, so he's a poet and just doesn't know it. I don't really have the time to see if he's got another rhyme. Alright, so we've collected all the stuff. I feel like we've got enough. Yeah, I know. Well, he started it. What do you expect me to do, right? He started it. Cured meat. Alright. And salt. Yep. Hey, man. You know. Oh, even more. Okay. Boom. I don't know what the cured meat's going to do right now. I don't know if that's something we use to cook with. Black seeds. I'm very happy. Ooh, a mead barrel. Do we want mead? We don't. All right. I think it's time for us to get inside. Get a nap going. Excuse me, ma'am.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman, milady.
Yeah, here, have some gold. We won't get you a room tonight.
Oh, thank you.
But maybe I'll get you some
Divines bless your kind heart.
All right. Stay warm.
Always a pleasure.
I wish I could give you more. You know what?
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy piece of trash.
I don't like your attitude, bud.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
I think I clicked on it. It didn't do anything.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours. Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from.
You're on? Let's do it.
All right? Fists only.
I make no promises.
Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of. Do your worst.
Piece of crap. You piece of crap.
That wasn't a fair swing.
Oh, what? You lost, bud. Give me your money.
Yeah. Here.
Divine smile on those who show mercy and charity.
Racist. Pig. See, and that is why I would never join the Stormcloaks.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Hey.
This here's Candle Hearth Hall.
Hmm?
Great rooms upstairs,
200
and
gold.
there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
$200 gold. That is insane. Did I not see it?
Enjoy your stay.
Yeah,
Don't
whatever,
break
man.
nothing.
I'd rather sleep out in the cold in one of these little, over in that little alcove little place. 200 gold? Nobody gonna mess with me. Alright. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on. Alright, let's turn that on so we can see what we're doing. Alright, so we cleaned this place out already. Check that one. We got 1,200. I know I got 1,200. It doesn't bode well. I think we can. I'm gonna try to sleep until 6 a.m. But it's not. It may not let me. I don't remember. Okay, well. All right, we need to increase our health, increase our stamina. All right, so we did get to go up 2 levels. I think the next thing I'm gonna do is archery. And over one, and we're gonna do 2-handed because that 2-handed is really, that sword is coming. All right, so we're still not doing smithing yet. Look at my health though. My health is only. I didn't need to do stamina. I didn't realize my stamina was that high already. All right. Yeah. So I mean, it's cold out here, but gosh darn it, man, it's still. Who's gonna pay 200 gold for a room, overpriced room, and why am I still wanting to fight? All right, we have not gonna be able to do both. I say we gotta visit Kynes Grove, and then, but I don't want to do both, and it's gonna be a couple hours before the vendors open, so. All right. So we'll stand over here by the fire. Yeah, get warm. Let's just. So we're gonna go. Now, normally, what I would do right here at this moment is head down to Kynes Grove. Right? Go in the mine the malachite ore, and then sell it back to Kjeld, right? For a nice bit of money. And the way this game is set up, you can say, you can ask them if you have any work available, but it doesn't look like we can sell them the ore. Because that, remember, we mined the Quicksilver ore over in Dawnstar, and couldn't sell it. We could ask him for work, but we couldn't sell the ore to him. So I don't think so. That's one less opportunity or option to make money. So the thing I would be looking at right now is there's also a ton of crates down in the mine over there that we would loot for stuff as well. Like I said, that's how I roll, right? I'm a looter. I'm a hoarder. Oh, look. Whose bedroll is that? But his own. Is it? I wonder if it's the carriage driver. That'd be neat. All right. So normally, again, these would be vanilla.
Once was a hero named Ragnar.
But I think these have been probably overwritten because of this here, and then the significant amount of changes around here. So there's been quite a few changes here. What's up in here? I don't know what this is. Is this a guard tower? Okay. Alright. So hit this, hit that, and get out of here. We don't leave blue mountain flower just laying around. We don't. Oh man. It would have been nice if you could activate this mammoth head skull. What is that over there? What are they growing? Is that snow? Are those snowberries? They sure are. Stealing. Okay. So we're gonna run down this way real quick. And we're gonna pick up blue mountain flower pretty much every time we run past it. Which is gonna be quite often, since it grows everywhere. Oop, wrong button, get out of there. Right, wait. God. Okay, that's not working. Okay, hold on. We're going to make that one and take that one off. And then we're going to put that. Thank you. Hey, this is different. This isn't usually here. And if we try to take anything, we can at least cook. We can't take any of this stuff. Oh, hey. Nice. Use mortar and pestle. Okay. This is cool. I'm glad. All right. So, blue mountain flower. And I don't know. I don't think I have anything that I normally would have that I can mix with it. All right. So we're gonna test some stuff out. Pine thrush eggs. I think it's rock warbler eggs that actually are what we need. Did it do anything? Oh. Nope. That's fine. Oh my god. Alright. I do want to test this one. I want to see. That's fine. Okay, potion of magicka. That is good to know, actually. Alright. Ooh, magic fortification. That's good to know. Alright. Fish oil. Another magical fortification. Black seed. Magicka. Alright. Crossberry. Magical fortification everything's magical right now. Garlic. What's that thing? Nothing. Alright, we gotta go back up. It's not good. I'm telling you, this is like the jack of all magical. Alright, thanks. Can I give it one try? I'm curious, okay? Alright. Will we find another? Oh, we better hope so, because we just wasted it. Alright, get up there. Alright. Now, I'm definitely trying things that I wouldn't normally have, right? So, like ogre teeth. Hey, everything's magical fortification. Or just, okay. Salmon roe. Alright, let's give it a magical fortification. God damn it. Alright. See, sultry, I'm not gonna do. Alright. I told you it goes with just about everything, and we have absolutely none of the things that it goes with. Alright, so rock warbler eggs work. Saber cat eye works. God. Gotta replenish our stock. So where are we headed? We're headed to that one bandit camp. We're hunting bandits. It's not even a camp. It's that lot. It's a little shack up here. This road. Oh shoot! Oh, come on. Come on. Will you? Oh, shoot. Are you kidding me? Okay, that sucked. Why did that suck? Because I was hitting, I kept hitting the right trigger to attack, but I wasn't out of the menu yet. So it did us no good. Right? And God dang it. All right. So I'm just sitting there clicking back and forth until I end up with just a shield in my hand. And I'm like, oh. See, that's what I'm saying is muscle memory. So there's our shack. You don't want to go two-handed right off the bat. And we don't want to go signaling that we're on our way. In the lower left-hand corner, I do like that I can see how far along I am and how close I am to leveling up. So we got 90 out of the 200 experience needed for the next level. So that's pretty chill. I like seeing that. then you got to do that. So you got to click on it, and then you got to hit the X button. Get rid of it. And then we got to sneak around the flower. And hope we don't aggro everybody at once. But... All right, hold on. Hold on! Hold on! Get out of there. B button to run. B button to run. Stop sneaking. B button to run. B button to run. Stop sneaking.
So back off.
Get in there.
So you think you can fight?
God damn it, nothing was working. It felt like he was sneaking, but I know he wasn't she was sneaking, but I know she wasn't sneaking, but it felt like she was just doubled over, moving very slow. I know the frost magic is slowing you down, and then it was like I keep now it won't stop running. I don't know how to make her stop. She's just running now. Seriously, I'm not touching a thing. I don't know what to do to get that to stop. I haven't hit a key or anything. It's like you're stuck. Like, stop moving. What button is that? Is that Alt? Shift? Caps lock? Nope. Like, I can't get her to stop. Like, what the F is going on? Let's see if we just reload it. It fixes that. So for me, it's kind of a see. Yeah, no, she just took off running. Yeah, I don't know what to do now to get her to stop. Like, see that? Oop, wrong button. Can you pick up the arrow, please? Can you stop running? So I just disconnected the controller. I'm gonna hit this. And then that. You see? And there's a wolf radar right there. Holy cow. Alright. What can I do? Because I don't know the console command to... Well, I could reset, I think, but I don't want to reset. into the MCM menu. See if there's a thing. Come down here real quick. Let's see. Is there? Uh-huh. There's no, like, you know what I mean? Like a debug function where you can just say, hey, stop. All right. Okay. Enable stun and execution. Time block. Okay. It may be a thing where all right. It's not that. Let me see. It's not smooth cam. Maybe smooth cam has something. No. Yep, don't see anything there. Sky parkour. Right now, the first thing I look for when I jump into something that I think might be causing what we're seeing right there is I'm looking for a debug function, right? So 16 stuff. Yeah, that didn't do anything, but let me put my weapon away at least. Alright. So, hold on. I think one last thing we can try. So, I'll be right back. Okay, so what I did was I just left, quit to the main menu. And then jumped back in, and you can see, still running. So you can see if we really needed to, we could at least make her climb to get to where we need to get to, but yeah. So technically, this is where we are. Just running all over the place with no serious way of stopping her from running off the cliff. I mean, given the ability run straight into the water and not stop. And I'm sure there probably is a key, something. Oops. To fix that, right? But oh shoot, I don't even know what I just did. I hit F9. Didn't do anything. 10. Go. Oh wait, let's hit that. Let's see. Where are you? Quick save. Show hotkeys. Alright, so quick load. Alright. Show yes. Let's see. Magic. High compass. Skill tree. Journal. Change view. C is auto move. And I've hit C many times already. So toggle walk run, hit caps lock on and off. So C. Holding it down like that. Double tap. Tap. Okay. Caps lock. On. Hold it down. Another. Control. Crouch. Another. Tab. Another. Here's K. These two. There's my light. L. I don't know what that is. What did we get? What happened there? Hit N. What did that do? Why did that? There it is. So you know what I had to do? I had to unplug the controller, then hit C. I just plugged the controller back in. What a piece of crap. So obviously that's kind of a combination of things, all misfiring at the same time to put you in that position. So there we are. I was having fun up until that part, right? I mean, we've gotten our butts handed to us a couple of times, right? We bit off more than we can chew. Going after that, I know we were going after that last bandit camp might have been a bit much, right? And as you can see, I got a lot of work to do if I'm going to figure out how to use this, right? Am I sold on it? And do I think it's better than the just regular D-pad stuff, right? No, I don't. It's just, well, one is just maybe because I don't play the games, right? I'm not a player of the games that required something like this that you would, so you get that muscle memory from playing those games, and then you just want to incorporate and build it into this one, right? So I don't find it um, better than what was already there. And again, since for 15 years I've been using the D-pad, it's what I know. And then so it's the matter of trying to get get yourself to stop using the D-pad and, figure out how to do this, and then switching back and forth, and then ensuring that you're hitting the right things. You know what I mean? And, in this menu, I think it would work better if I wasn't hitting right trigger. If the requirement wasn't hitting right trigger. I feel like my first instinct is to hit A, right? Hit the A button, say, to activate, as opposed to attack, right? Because the right trigger is always, to me, attack. So, but other than that, I mean, was that our complete downfall with the bandit camp? Not really. I mean, once I finally got the sword out and, was able to run at somebody, I mean, it was over at that point, right? Because you had archers, you had the mage, and then whatever the mage, every time he was hitting you with the frost spell, right? That was it. Every time you get hit with those, you slow down, and that's it. And so the first one, the one I should have been concentrating on, is the mage, right? Knock that one, get that guy out of the way. And then the next one, should have been the leader, right? Because those two will be the ones that really do the most damage to you. And just try to stay out of sight or line of sight of the archers. So it was interesting. So do I like this list so far? There are some aspects that are pretty cool, right? There are some things that I don't mind. Again, like here, it's, I can leave it. Take it or leave it. I can leave it, right? It isn't my cup of tea. So, but now that I am aware of it, and now that I have the mechanics understood, not down, but understood, now it isn't as big of a detriment, and it isn't as, as hated as it was before. Kind of knowing how this works now. But is it preferred for me? No. I prefer just using the D-pad and going about my day. I don't need the extra added things. The other thing that's going on here is getting used to the change in control control configuration, right? Because there are things now that I'm trying to do that I just can't do, and I never remember to do the RB button, right? And then I prefer LB for sprint, the left button for sprint. I'm not sure why that needed to be on the B key. So when I'm trying to run at something, my first instinct is to go left button. I prefer to sneak on I would prefer sneak, or I actually prefer my menu, the toggle for my inventory on the B, right? Isn't it normally on the B, isn't it? I know the what's the name is on there, or is it crouch? Is crouch normally on B? And then I have to think about that one because in Fallout, B is the Pip Boy. Yeah, I need to think about that. So, trying to get the complete layout of how things need to be done, and it is a little off-putting, and a little, like I said, muscle memory sometimes, especially when you get old, is hard to overcome. That is a beautiful sight there. So, but other than that, I mean, I like I like a lot of the changes, or I like a lot of the additions. Right, it does use a lot of the things that I do like that they have in there. All right. So not gonna knock that at all. The alchemy is interesting simply because there's so many other things, so many more things you're picking up and grabbing, and then trying to figure out exactly what all those things do is a little bit tricky, and for me, usually I'm using alchemy to brew healing potions, and really that's about it. That's for me, it's just as long as I have enough healing potions. Even though you just witnessed that I had healing potions, but I didn't try to use them. So yeah, and a lot of times I'll sit back at the end of the fight, as my character is respawning, and basically berate myself for a while, saying, "Why didn't you heal? Why didn't you heal?" And then so that is something. But I don't know. Like I said, it's deserving of probably another episode just to see exactly, so we can get a little bit more out of it. I think right now I would like to. I'm curious. So at some point, I do think I want to go get the Kynes Grove, get get some more gear. I want to check the load order to see why my bandoliers is not working the way it should, and that could just simply because it's being overridden by something, one of the late loaders patches that is really reducing things. And so I want to look at that. And then, she's a little cold. We're out in the cold. And, I don't know. So that would be something to look at. But that would be next time. So, and again, this is Skyrim Unification Project. I mean, it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. And it is very interesting that, like I said, I'm kind of getting the hang of that, but I mean, so right now it's not so bad, right? I can't knock it, right? I can say, well, it's not my preference, but I can't really, be as annoyed with it as I was before, because now I know how to use it, right? Kind of, and it could just grow on me, right? And then I can once you're used to using something, then it becomes no big deal. And I think that's really where it's going to be. So, and then at that point, you will never hear me say another bad word about it because it's no big deal, right? It's not my preference, but it is what it is if it's there. You know what I mean? So, and I think that's where we're getting with that. Everything else, I mean, like I said, I like it. I like how it feels, how it looks. You know, it is pretty stable. I will say that. Surprisingly, we got the jittery, right? It jitters sometimes, but I think that's more my machine than, you know, and I'm running a 3080. You know, I think I'm 12th edition i9, you know, processor, and, you know, running a 3080 with either 10 or 12 gigs of memory for that, with 32 gigs of RAM. So, you know, but my machine is about 3 years old. So, yeah, it's about 3 years old. So, it needs, you know, I could do better. Here, let's get warmed up. Get her warmed up. Look, there you go. So hopefully that's some heat right there. Hard to say. She's acting like she's a little warmer, but being in front of that. So, but I don't know. I'm like I said, it's no crashes, right? Except for that one glitch with the running. But again, like I said, I think that was a combination, perfect storm of things that happened all at once that set it in motion, and then it just took a minute to try to figure out how to get it to stop, right? And then we figured that out too, right? And that's me using a controller, and then probably this game, and you will know most lists are set up, you know, mouse and keyboard, right? And it's just that I happen to like to play with the controller when I play. So other than that, I mean, there's a lot of things going on in this that, you know, I am curious about. Like, you know, a lot of the added, if I'm curious as to what companions were added. I'm curious what are their extended quest lines, you know, additional, you know, quests added to the game, to this list. So there's a lot going on here, you know. I'm going to say it is fair size, right? Between 100 and 200 gigs. So it's not huge, right? It's not the 300 gig variety list. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's around 180 range, in that range. And for me, I find I'm okay. It might be more 150 to 180. I find that I'm okay with lists that size. Those are the ones that that kind of run kind of smooth and work for you, you know, when they're really well put together. And this one seems very, very well put together. So, no, I mean, she's shivering right now. Yeah, well, because my controller is vibrating. Either that or she's being attacked. So it's cold out. The Sunheim, I do like that as the survival mechanic here in the game, as far as you know, eat, sleep, and cold, and so that's fine. Yeah. So, like I said, next time I do want to kind of investigate some of the what NPCs were put in here. You know, what followers were added to the game. So I think at that point we would probably devote most of it. We'll get to Whiterun, see who's there, and then maybe travel to Solitude to see who's there, and then maybe even dip down to Markarth. Oh, excuse me. To see if, and the people I'm looking for at that point, in Whiterun there wouldn't be anybody extra that I'd be looking for specifically, except for Ferris. So I would be looking for her in Whiterun. If I go to Solitude, I'm looking to see if there may be Katana, Ash, or someone like that up there. And then Markarth is Remiel, right? And I mean, the other ones that I can think of is Lucian is standard, Inigo is standard, pretty much at this point, and you know that's Riften and Falkreath. I'd be very interested to see if Mercy is in this one in this list. I don't know. Matter of fact, though, we can see real quick here, and then I'll let you guys, and then we'll call it a day. So we can see if Lucian and Caden and those guys, and maybe even Inigo, they would see Lucian's. So we know Lucian's here. Okay, I don't mind him so much. I never go get Inigo. I just don't. I don't know why I won't do it. I just don't. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I've ever had him as a follower, just because I just refuse. I don't know why. I just do. Other than that, yeah, I don't see anyone else. You know, but that doesn't mean Skyrim Got Talent UI. What is that? Yeah, just I don't, you know, and then it's not like you get a book with a list of all the followers added to the game for you. So at least when it, okay, so follower stats, right? I mean, that's going to tell you who you're doing. Follower interact with the gesture, but it isn't going to tell you who's all there. So I don't know. So it'll be interesting to find out. This is another interesting thing, right? You know, with the Ulfrics, the Ulfric coins, that is crazy, right? So, yeah. So again, guys, thanks for joining in. All right, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right, peace.